It's inevitable that Bitcoin will eventually become the world's reserve currency and the world's reserve asset. We're on that trajectory. People hate the term inevitable because they think that implies no human effort. I think there's going to be tons of human effort from Bitcoiners who understand Bitcoin, and because of that effort, Bitcoin will become inevitably the world's reserve asset and the world's reserve currency in time, in decades. I think it's just basically I think it's important for this cycle, as you say. I think it's going to be the main driver that will push us to the next level. So I'm still holding on to my thesis or my guess of Bitcoin at a price target of about 475,000 by the fourth quarter of 2025. And that's because of now mild nation state involvement. So the US will probably get involved to some degree. That should start a bit of a foot race for Bitcoin, but I don't think it will be as impressive as a lot of people think. You know, we had Microstrategy last cycle. Now we have a handful of companies doing the Bitcoin treasury strategy. It's great to see, but it's still just a teeny tiny drop in the bucket so far.
So here you see Dr. Jeff Ross predicting $475,000 for the price of Bitcoin by Q4 of 2025. Nation state FOMO, is it around the corner? You be the judge. And with that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you, another cryptocurrency video.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Solana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back
on that. If you guys want some free stuff, who doesn't like free stuff? Get your 30 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000. Use the Bitcoin Bros link here. The current time it's recording, we're seeing the market cap coming in around $3.24 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is almost at 61%. ETH dominance down to 10.5%. So there's some major news. You got MicroStrategy's new strategy, or new name, Strategy B. Bernstein says Strategy's balance sheet will be boosted by $12.75 billion after adopting new accounting rules. So what this is talking about is the FASB accounting rules that they're going to be adopting by the end of Q1, early Q2. So that will booster the Strategy price. Yeah, you got to get used to saying strategy instead of MicroStrategy, but Michael Saylor's conviction showing you that he basically rebranded his whole company to show you that they are truly a Bitcoin treasury company. And look here, you can check them out at strategysoftware.com. Pretty nice interface, but the coolest thing about the website is if you check this out, strategy.com, it has up-to-date, almost by the minute metrics. MicroStrategy price, the market cap, Bitcoin price. You can check out their debt, the implied volatility, how much Bitcoin they have, the Bitcoin NAV, and just a lot of metrics that you can just toggle through. This is a nice, clean website, and this is probably the first company, if not the only company, to have this type of metrics to show why the Bitcoin strategy is successful. Check this chart out right here. This shows that since Strategy now adopted the Bitcoin standard in 2020, what has outperformed it? 2,600%. Look at, it's outperformed Bitcoin by over 3x. Nvidia's not even close, and Nvidia's been melting faces. But look at all the FANG stocks: Tesla, Meta, Google, iBit, Apple, Microsoft, Triple Q, SPY, Amazon, Gold. Check out how the Bitcoin standard changes things. And if you don't understand why this is important, this is why other companies like Simler, like Metaplanet, have been getting involved with this strategy that now Strategy has implemented and been implemented for over 4 years now. Are you bullish on long term? This is just getting started. This is just getting started for Strategy. If people don't really understand that. MicroStrategy, the current time this recording is coming in at 337. This is the pre-market open. And this is going to be dependent on what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is right now at 98.4. And once again, we've been trading in this lull here, this channel. We've just been trading in the range of 104.2 all the way down to roughly 93.5. We had wicks above and below, but we're just trading in this channel. Once this 20 moving average catches up, which is sometime by early to mid-March, this could cause this to get squeezed up and ultimately blast up to the next leg up. We could be seeing anywhere from 120,000 up to 140,000, but we showed you this strategy performance since adoption of the Bitcoin strategy for MicroStrategy. Nothing's even close. It has outperformed 100% of the S&P 500 companies. So if you invested in MicroStrategy, that's the big winner, hands down. But if you invested in Bitcoin, it's outperformed 99%. That 1% is MicroStrategy and maybe another micro company that went from 10 billion to 50 billion or 10 million to 10 billion. That's, a higher percent return, but you get the picture. If you invest in either MicroStrategy or Bitcoin, you outperformed everything. The Magnificent Seven, S&P, it's not even close. But check out this chart here. This is an extremely bullish chart. The 21-21 capital raising plan progress. So this is when Michael Saylor basically came out and said, hey, we're going to spend $42 billion on Bitcoin. And of that, half of it is going to be equity or ATM. And the other half is going to be fixed income. So just the way you can think about this has been the ATM where strategy is selling off actual company shares to purchase Bitcoin. And people were mad about that when he started doing it, when when it was on the run up, it went up to $540, and they did it pretty aggressively because of President Trump winning. So we got a pro-crypto president, the House and Senate, and the whole presidential cabinet being pro-Bitcoin. So it seemed like they wanted to front-run something, and it did suppress the price, make it go down a little bit. People were mad about it, whatever. But buying opportunities are buying opportunities. Sometimes they always don't feel like it, but that's what that was. So right now they have 4.3 billion more of equity offering or ATM remaining compared to they've already ran through 80%. Compared to the fixed income side, 17% they've only ran through. They have a remaining 17.4%. This is what levers up the company, the fixed income. When they raise capital through convertible debt offerings and they're no longer selling any company equity, this is what coils the spring. So once this gets ran through, right now they're already doing $3 billion in converts. But they have 17.4 remaining to get that 21-21 plan. So this could be, ran through pretty aggressively the same way he did the first 80% of the ATM or equity offerings. So when this comes to light, what do you think is going to happen with the Bitcoin price? Mind you, when this 4.3 and this other 17.4 is spent, which they've already went through almost half the first 21 billion, they're going to be well over 500 million Bitcoin. It could be 600,000 or 700,000 Bitcoin or more, depending on what happens with the Bitcoin price in the short to midterm. But this is coiling the spring right here for Strategy's price action. People, if you don't understand why this is extremely bullish for the rest of this year, then you're going to miss this train. The same way 2024, where MicroStrategy melted faces. This is Michael Saylor's telling you what he's about to do. This is actually dilutive. This is accretive and extremely bullish. The dilutive part's behind us, and he did it in a run-up, so you didn't really feel it that much. But this part here, and the capital raises is about to come and go fully into Bitcoin, is going to port Strategy to another stratosphere. And with that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.